back to your favorite show. So today we're going to be creating the kind of middle piece of this to kind of continue working on here, which is this piece right here, kind of going in the middle. And I've taken a screenshot of this, and which will again be in the description down below. This is basically, you can kind of see this kind of piece right here, kind of goes into there, kind of connects, as you can see, this kind of breaks off right, here, but then what's in the middle, like there, so that's where this piece comes in. So we will be creating that, and it seems like this will go right underneath that gear, which makes sense. So let's get started. I'm going to change my top reference here to the image that will be linked down below, remember? So that will be this piece, and we will create a cube, bring it all the way over to here, and start working on this. Whoops. So let's begin, and I'm going to put these edges, or kind of vertices really, all the way to there, and then put these to like here or something. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going to be going from here, just because I do a lot of box modeling, and this is kind of the way I make a lot of things. So I'm going to take that face, and I'm just going to do this. I'm going to extrude a few times, and then just take those vertices basically, and then bring those in to match. So like that, and then we can add more edge loops to support the curves if we need to, and I think we'll need to add one about here, something like that, and like that. So I'm going to select that face, and I'm going to just do that. Actually, I think we could do 2 extrusions here, and just take that and bring it down to here, and here. Same with the bottom part. I can't wait till we can start texturing this. So we've done this part, and then we could probably also scale this down because the real life counterpart is pretty thin. And then I'm going to also see, because I wonder if, yeah, it seems like another thing we're going to have to do is connect these kind of edges. So imagine this is just temporary, something like that basically. It looks like to match this right here. Yeah. And then we'll have to basically go down, and you'll see. Okay. So let's just continue working on this piece for now, and then once we finish this piece, we will continue fixing other things. So let's just extrude this many times and use what we have to start working on our curve. Although I will add more edge loops probably to help support our curve, and someone just texted me. Okay, sorry about that. So just push these up to about these places. Okay, and let's see, I could add another one to these places to then just give it a deeper curve. So kind of like this, you know what I mean? And then we can also do the same for here because that's too straight. And the same for the bottom-ish, so it's kind of like just use those to help support the curve. Okay. Alright, so let's check up on this in mesh mode, and that looks great compared to this piece. Let's just take a look. We have that. In fact, I'm going to just temporarily bring this out just to help analyze it. So we have like that, and then we have our piece looking fire. Okay. So take that end face, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna keep extruding and keep fixing. So just the same as before basically. to make this weird shape. So I'm gonna keep bringing this down. And then in the next episode, after we're done creating this, we'll position this properly, because right now we don't know exactly where it's going to be. So I think in the next episode, that'll include creating that kind of barrier piece, which is this right here. Sorry about that. I'm going to continue working on then our piece. So I'm going to go back to here and just select the vertices and bring them to where it shows on our reference here. So same for the top, that way we don't get any weird geometry. Okay, and then go back to the face selection basically. And this one's going to be a kind of sharp like curve, so we gotta use a few in that short area. And then if we have any missing detail that isn't resolved by, you know, like curve, then then we can always just simply add edge loops. Edge loops fix everything. Not kidding you. All the way up, and then I want this one to be kind of a bit more down. So this is basically a straight edge. That way I can add an edge loop that's, let's see, if I drag like, no, hold down shift, and I want to try and add an edge loop to, damn it, about like right here, so that we can get, see how that looks, make sure it's good. That way we can just select just that face right there. That way we can make this piece without doing anything weird. So again, I'm just going to extrude many times here, and then just pull all of these up, because it's quite a steep curve. So you don't want to just, like, you know, have it just go like that basically, because you'll miss a lot of the details. So it's good to just go up slowly. Can't wait to texture this. I know I've said that so many times, but it's just gonna be so nice to just see this model I've actually been working on in real life for days. It's been like 5 days or something, I don't know, that I've been working on this, and I really want to start seeing like it being completed, kind of like being able to see all the things being painted and stuff. We're not really gonna paint it, but Keyshot is really easy to texture stuff on. I don't know if you've never like heard of Keyshot before, but it's this like really cool program that is usually, or like mainly made for rendering like product renders, and it uses iRay, I believe. There's a few iRay renderers out there. I believe Substance Painter. Yeah, I know Substance Painter uses iRay. And it renders really cool. You'll see it. I've used it in. I don't think I've used Keyshot that many times, but I've used it a few times, and it is a really cool program. It's basically like you can drag and drop textures onto things, and there's a huge pre-made library, and you can also, of course, you know, edit the textures yourself, and there's way more complex parts to it that we'll probably go into. But it's just a really quick and nice way to texture things, and I mean, it's not like a bad thing. If you like, I know how it sounds like kind of sketchy because I'm saying, oh, it's kind of, you know, quick and stuff. It's actually like really, really good. And I want to add one more onto this, so I might push this back and then scale that out more, and then Control E, and then bring that in to like there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm going to save that. So now we have this piece right here. I'm going to center that pivot too. And in the next episode, we will position this and do that combination right there. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.